you off. I knew something was wrong. I shouldn't have to call you back, 'cause now you're mad and you think I dropped the ball. That's a bridge I haven't crossed. Not my fault that you're pissed off. You shouldn't have to treat me like this, treat me like this. Now I'm all alone once again. I just wanna talk, and you don't wanna listen, baby, I don't get it all. She don't love me, she loves drugs and alcohol. She said that's how I'm involved with everything that happened. Oh no, I don't wanna talk about it. Used to wanna talk to you, but lately I've been doubting. Shawty went outside, grabbed a bottle and she downed it. I thought I lost my sense of pride, but recently I found it. Once again, now I'm back on the cycle. Walk inside the function thinking maybe I just might go. Me and your friends, really not that tight, ho. It's all good now, they all had to cut you off. I knew something was wrong. I shouldn't have to call you back, 'cause now you're mad and you think I dropped the ball. That's a bridge I haven't crossed. Not my fault that you're pissed off. You shouldn't have to treat me like this, treat me like this. Now I'm all alone once again.
I wish I could tell you that I want you here with me, but you'll never love me like the way we used to be. Too far from Saturn, lost in the patterns. Where's the stars aligned so we could be free? Palms are sweaty, knees unsteady. I can't see my head on straight. Heart is heavy, wasn't ready. Don't think I can see your face. Now we're just friends. How long till that ends? It feels like forever away.
In the sky, gazing far into the night, I raise my hand to the fire, but it's no use, 'cause you can't stop it from shining through. It's true, baby, let the light shine through. If you believe
Takes me back in time to laughter and long nights we left behind. We were young, wild under open skies, chasing horizons with open eyes. Yeah, I walk along where we once ran, through streets that still hold the shape of our plans. The skyline feels like a friend I knew, holding the echoes of me and you. In time to laughter and long nights we left behind. We were young, wild under open skies, chasing horizons with open eyes. Are you ready? I'm a la 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 loner. A la 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 loner. Every time I try to fit in, it ends up in misery, yeah. Socializing doesn't fit me, but I can get away so easy. I was born a misfit, don't go with the cool kids. It's all overrated, no I never missed it. I was born a misfit, don't go with the cool kids. It's all overrated, I just didn't meet it. I'm a la 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 loner. La 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 loner. La 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 loner. I'm an outlaw in this world. I'm solo dancing on your body, crazy on my own but all in. I can feel the eyes all staring, but I don't care about them saying I was born a misfit, don't go with the cool kids. It's all overrated, no I never missed it. I was born a misfit, don't go with the cool kids. It's all overrated, I just didn't meet it. I'm a la 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 loner. La 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 loner. La 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 loner. I'm an outlaw in this world. I'm a la 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 loner. La 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 loner. La 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 loner. I'm an outlaw in this world.
Hey, Thirst, come drop that beat. Everything you thought you knew and follow. Listen to the inner voice, no camo. I don't wanna hide, no more keeping it inside. 'Cause I just revolved around you now. It's trapped inside the pain. Maybe I should stay in the dark after you had it to a place you far away. All those crazy thoughts are going through my mind. A part of me I can't escape. Our love was so sublime. It doesn't make no sense if you're not here again. If the only one who's gone will be there for me to say, what comes after the
What's on your mind? Can I read it from your eyes? Can we leave and make the time stand still? What if we stay, pretend there's nothing else? What if we stay? What's on your mind? Can I read it from your eyes? Can we leave and make the time stand still? What if we stay, pretend there's nothing else? What's on your mind? Can I read it from your eyes? Can we leave and make the time stand still? What if we stay, pretend there's nothing else? I want you.
your mind. Can I read it from your eyes? Can we live and make the time stand still? What if we stay? Pretend there's nothing else.
Some things aren't meant to be fair. I know you left me down and out, and now the weather is red. Got that hit on your head. Should've buried your dead. Should've listened to me and said, oh, how little you know. You better watch out, my friend. When it goes dark, you better lay low. When it goes dark, you better You should've kept up on your rent. Should've been there when you said I depended on you over and over again. You think I'll sit here and pretend I don't forgive, I don't forget. Let me tell you this, my friend, you better lay
My tears like rain run down the window. I repeat your name, losing no wisdom. My tears like rain run down the window. I repeat your name, losing no wisdom. Please tell me why run down the window. I repeat your name, losing no wisdom. My tears like rain run down the window. I repeat your name, losing no wisdom.
write you a letter. When I turn the page, I'd have the courage, yeah. And it's tough to let go even after all of this time. You are the reason why I'm fucked up, was drugged up. I lucked out 'cause I believed in all those lies. That you loved me, you never loved me. I don't know how to accept that what you did still colors me black. And it's got me like, I feel so, I made this void now, you don't look back. And it's got me like, I feel so, let's let you there. Let's let you there. What you did still colors me black. And it's got me like, feel so made this void now, you don't look back. It's and I still see you smiling when you said to me, don't be a crybaby. And I've been told that you moved now, even though I still feel the echoes. I'm fucked up and I can't love myself now. I live like I own these lies.
I've been drinking water for some time, picking up the parts of all my lies. Didn't get to solve it this time. How am I to break apart? Don't tell me why I can't collide. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. Don't you feel it? Don't you feel it? On the break of dawn, I'll follow you to carry on. On the break of dawn, follow you to carry on.
Did you cry when I found you in the night? Staying up till 5 AM, told me you and him were friends. Woke up in a burning home, blame myself, I should have known. The stain of place, sealed our fate, buried in the catacombs. Setting fire to the life we made, such a fucking waste of time. Said you love me till my heart decays, guess my darling changed her mind. Talks my heart online. Was I blind? Too afraid to find that you changed your mind from sleepless nights. Was I part of your design? Push me till I broke alone. No one heard my heart explode. It It's a suicide dive, just leave when you die and question everything you know. Setting fire to the life we made, such a fucking waste of time. Said you love me till my heart decays, guess my darling changed her mind. Talks my heart all night. Setting fire to the life we made, such a fucking waste of time. Said you love me till my heart decays, guess my darling changed her mind. Talks my heart all night. It darks my heart all night.
I wanted you to stay. You swear it's running, running, running away. Why don't you say that you're lying, just leaving this way? You swear it's running, running, running away. Why don't you say that you're lying, just leaving this way? You swear it's running, running, running away. Why don't you say that you're lying, just leaving this way? I wanted you to stay. You swear it's running, running, running away. Why don't you say that you're lying, just leaving this way? You swear it's running, running, running away. Why don't you say that you're lying, just leaving this way?
Reminding us that even the smallest rock can have a hand at sculpting worlds. Asteroid. reminding us that even the smallest rock can have a hand at sculpting worlds.
Here comes trouble, putting on a show. Like a domino, I fall. Another bottle, don't know what to say. Send me on my way to you. I know you're all that I want, but I don't even know your name. So don't go and leave me lonely. I'll show you another way. And you say it's a one-night thing, but I want something more than that. So don't go and leave me lonely. I'll show you another way. So don't go and leave me lonely. I'll show you another way. Eyes wide open, holding out for you. Tell me that it's true. Oh, did you notice? I saw you over there, looking like a heartbreaker. I know you're all that I want, but I don't even know your name. So don't go and leave me lonely. I'll show you another way. And you say it's a one-night thing, but I want something more than that. So don't go and leave me lonely. I'll show you another way. So don't go and leave me lonely. I'll show you another way.
Stranded in the open, dried out tears of sorrow, lacking all emotion to a new tomorrow. Stranded in the open, dried out tears of sorrow, lacking all emotion to a new tomorrow.
time I try to fit in, it ends up in misery, yeah. Socializing doesn't fit me, but I can get away so easy. I was born a misfit, don't go with the cool kids, it's all overrated. No, I never missed it. I was born a misfit, don't go with the cool kids, it's all overrated. I just didn't read it. I'm a la 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 loner, la 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 loner, la 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 loner. I'm an outlaw in this world. I'm solo dancing on your body, crazy on my own but all in. I can feel the eyes all staring, but I don't care about them saying. I was born a misfit, don't go with the cool kids, it's all overrated. No, I never missed it. I was born a misfit, don't go with the cool kids, it's all overrated. I just didn't read it. I'm a la 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 loner, la 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 loner, la 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 loner. I'm an outlaw in this world. I'm a la 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 loner, la 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 loner, la 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 loner. I'm an outlaw in this world.
Good-hearted, but I'm just getting started. My mind is on the target. You're the better ones, you can't go.
Vamos a empezar.
so done to me. Lies make me high from you. It's enough, 'cause enough, whatever we do, it ain't right for us both. It's a fuck, baby, so it's mine. You keep going, keep falling, so your tricks, you just let me run. Oh, no mercy, gonna bed. No baby, you're right. Oh, my love, baby, I really like to put the pressure on me. Try to distract them from the fact that you need that. Supposed to think about how else it could be. Oh, please, you wouldn't see me, still wouldn't believe me. Kill me on my sleep when nobody could hear me. Oh, we hate each other's deep fate, but is there any other option left? All you keep on going, keep falling, so your tricks, you just let me run. Oh, no mercy, gonna bed. No baby, you're right. Oh, my love, baby, I gave all my best, but I gave you all I could get. So doesn't seem to be enough. Oh, you make it so hard to get back on my self-respect. We still belong.
Stranded in the open, dried out tears of sorrow, lacking all emotion, staring down the barrel, waiting for the final gates to open to a new tomorrow, moving with the motion. Following the light that sets me final gates to open to a new tomorrow, moving with the motion, following
Buen toma, toma más ten.
It's like a glitch I can't control. Someone's fucking in my door. Kinda voodoo shit, you know. You know, you won't find me tongue-tied. No witness on my side. Harmonies when I cry. This stuff makes me nauseous, losing what they taught us. Gotta tread real cautious. But I go back to default. I go back to default. I go back to a glitch I can't control. Someone's fucking at my door. Kinda voodoo shit, you know. You know, but you won't find me tongue-tied. No witness on my side. Harmonies when I cry. This stuff makes me nauseous, losing what they taught us. Gotta tread real cautious. But I go back to default. 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 I go back to
boca profissional. Mas me manda ligar. Mas me manda ligar.
Guarda, show vai pra lançar. Uma tela pata, pioco, pioco, pioco,
Mas que mamada legal. Mas que mamada legal. Mas que mamada legal. Mas que mamada legal. Mas que mamada legal.
Picking up the pieces of a broken heart, guess I was chosen. Stitch it back together, better late than never, steady motion. Can't control my fate, but I control all these emotions. I'm not broken, I'm not broken. Already cried my tears enough for an ocean. I've been in the cold rain on my parade. I'm still on my feet, stand tall like a mountain. I am undefeated, made for the game. I'm still on my feet, stand tall like a mountain. I am undefeated, made for the game. Gravity can take his arms around my legs and try to pull me. I'll still levitate. The greatest gift I got is being as holy. One thing I've learned, pain hurts but don't control me. I'm not broken, I'm not broken. Already cried my tears enough for an ocean. I've been in the cold rain on my parade. I'm still on my feet, stand tall like a mountain. I am undefeated, made for the game. I'm still on my feet, stand tall like a mountain. I am undefeated, made for the game. I've been in the cold rain on my parade. I'm still on my feet, stand tall like a mountain. I am undefeated, made for the game. I'm still on my feet, stand tall like a mountain. I am undefeated, made for the game.
Can you hear me calling out your name? Let me run to you and escape this place. Stop time, rewind, bring me back to you. How it beat in my heart if you only
This is not a phase, my dear. Time heals the moment, but our hearts were frozen, don't disappear. You escaped from not knowing, but I got a feeling that
I'll be right here for the rest of my life. Just know that I'll give you love you'll never wanna share tonight. Tonight. But if the world isn't working the way that we found it when we were too young to love, our attention is running, 5 seconds is burning a hole in our racing hearts. I wish we could find the space, a great escape, where we could finally break the mold. If it's us that we want and we're happy after the fall, and I don't wanna change it all. And I don't wanna change it all. And I don't wanna change it all. And I don't wanna change it all.
life's been till the end. Tell me stories that I've heard 1,001 times before. I bet. Let me fall into your eyes all over again.
I'll be right here for the rest of my life. Just know that I'll give you love you'll never wanna share tonight. Tonight. But if the world isn't working the way that we found it when we were too young to love, our attention is running, 5 seconds is burning a hole in our racing hearts. I wish we could find the space, a great escape, where we could finally break the mold. If it's us that we want and we're happy after the fall, then I don't wanna change it all. And I don't wanna change it all. And I don't wanna change it all. No, 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 no.
To my place, I can turn around, let me show you how it tastes, yeah. A baller, mine on the dollar, swallowing the bottle while you're smoking on gelato. Now yo, need some of that no-no, just tell me that you're coming through. Why can't we ever bounce? Why can't we ever bounce on the rhythm, yeah. You gotta make a move to me, baby, yeah. No, you know me, I'm not wasting time. No No secrets left to hide. You gotta show me love when you're ready, yeah, yeah, yeah. Why can't we ever bounce on the rhythm, yeah, yeah, yeah. You gotta make a move to me, baby, yeah, yeah, yeah. You know me, I'm not wasting time. No secrets left to hide. You gotta show me love when you're ready, yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Why can't we ever bounce on the rhythm? Why can't we ever
so good to me. Lies make me high from you. Cause you know whatever we do, it ain't right for us both. It's a fault, baby, so it's mine. You keep going, keep falling for your tricks. You just can't be right. Oh, no mercy, going back. Oh, baby, you're right. Oh, my love, ain't it right? I really like to put the pressure on me. Try to distract them from the fact that you need that. We both to think about how else it could be. Oh, please, you wouldn't see me, you wouldn't believe me. Kill me on my sleep when nobody could help me. Oh, we hate each other's deep fate, but is there any other option left? Oh, you keep on going, keep falling for your tricks. You just can't be right. Oh, no mercy, gonna bend. Oh, baby, you're right. Oh, my love, ain't it enough? I gave all my best, really gave you all I could get. So does it seem to me, you're making so hard to get back on my self-respect. It's gonna be love.
When I'm blue, I think of you in your eyes. How they look at mine, so kinda like that. You slow down time and everything's just fine. I was ocean swimming with just wishful thinking of my life, the vision drifting by, until I found a lighthouse in your heart, shining like a beacon of bright stars. I was in a life wandering far, until I found a lighthouse in your heart, guiding me every day. When I'm scared, I send a flare and you're here in a flash. When I ask, oh dear love, where did we come from? You say the light is on. I had the will and mission.
something complete. I ain't want a rock star. I can't be the one for you, but you let me wait here. I'm impatient, but I take it. I know you know that I won't be far. Let me fix your scars. Just one call. Oh my God, girl, I'd be down if you were there. Anything had a wayside. You want that, baby? I can read your mind. I need to give it a try. You want that, baby? I'm that straightforward. You want me to stare into your eyes while I'm putting my doings on your thighs. Stand me to have you at a night. You want that, baby? I'm that straightforward. You cannot tell me that you're innocent while all your clothes are falling off right now. Oh girl, your body tastes of cinnamon. Now you want me to turn you upside down. Baby, I finally know what it really feels like. Wow, tell me you want it just as much as me, baby. I won't be far. Let me fix your scars. Just one call. Oh my God, girl, I'd be down if you were there. Anything had a wayside. You want that, baby? I can read your mind. Let me to give it a try. You want that, baby? I'm that straightforward. You want me to stare into your eyes while I'm putting my doings on your thighs. Stand me to have you at a night. You want that, baby? I'm that straightforward. I'm down. It's your
Yeah, now you got me out in the deep. Feeling I'll be wrapped around your neck. When you burn me out like a cigarette. Yeah, drifting in the city, no sleep. Don't know where we headed for next. Maybe we should get lost in a sweet escape.
You tease me and you touch me. I'm going crazy about it. Keep saying that it's nothing. So tell me what to do. I'm losing all my cool. Feeling like ain't nobody else around us. Ain't nobody else around us. Got me breaking all my rules. It's only me and you. Feeling like ain't nobody else around us. Ain't nobody else around us.
Yeah, tell me lies like you mind. Crazy how the time flies. We begin to sky high. So what, hey, no rush, hey. Turning lights out. Do you wanna level up? Baby, let me fill your cup. We'll be out of here. Do you wanna take it slow? Just tell me no.
You tease me and you touch me. I'm going crazy about it. Keep saying that it's nothing. So tell me what to do. I'm losing all my cool. Feeling like ain't nobody else around us. Ain't nobody else around us. Got me breaking all my rules. It's only me and you. Feeling like ain't nobody else around us. Ain't nobody else around us, yeah.
takes me back in time to laughter and long nights we left behind. We were young, wild under open skies, chasing horizons with open eyes. Yeah, I walk along where we once ran, through streets that still hold the shape of our plans. The skyline feels like a friend I knew, holding the echoes of me and you. The skyline's glowing, takes me back in time to laughter and long nights we left behind. We were young, wild under open skies, chasing horizons with open eyes. Are you ready? Along where we once ran, through streets that still hold the shape of our plans. The skyline feels like a friend I knew, holding the echoes of me and you. Where we once ran, through streets that still hold the shape of our plans. The skyline feels like a friend I knew, holding the echoes of me and you.
I've been treading water for some time, picking up the parts of my life. Didn't get to solve it this time. How am I to break apart? Don't tell me why we can't collide. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. Don't you feel it? Don't you feel it? On the break of dawn, I'll follow you to carry on. On the break of dawn, follow you to carry on. I've been seeing fathers in dark skies, bringing me so violent, not for time. Follow my heart, it's mine. Show you how I stay apart. Ghosts in the night don't justify the love we lost. The
Thirst, come drop that beat.
I've been searching for a piece of me. I've been counting on the heads of time. I love my body, I love my mind, with desire for out of place, out of space, floating higher.
Feathers been calling, my enemies stalling, my people been balling, my team we been wildin'. Can't the hunted, we use basic tools. Strategies moving where we gotta move. There wasn't no option, no time on the clock, and no setting it back, and we gotta get profit. I'm standing on top of the glory, the road. We was just rebels, ain't do what was told. When they asked me how we leveled up, without us getting stuck, we just muscled up. This game spin, no one gotta tighten up, gotta muscle up, or you will get stuck in this game. While enemies falling, I'm balling on top of that mountain. I'm on and I'm calling my mom and tell her I'm good. I'm surrounded by family like back in the hood. I was falling from grace, I was misunderstood. Hey, the pressure will sit you right down, but I stood up. I mean what I say and I say what I mean. On the balcony screaming, they just let me be. We had to slow it down. What goes around comes around. Oh, the frequency different now. I was going through different rounds. Hey, it's crazy, the progress is hitting now. Ain't no sitting and lost and found. I found what I lost in a minute now. I was on the wrong path, I admit it now. My only option was to get it now.
I got it on both and I learned from the losses. My failure was friendship, I saw it was costing. Started like everyone had certain tools. Only difference is I knew what to do. Now everyone calling when progress is stalling. My stock is been slowing, my life hitting boring. Ain't no more hitting me up when you lose. When it's time to wake up, see you hitting the snooze.
When they ask me how we leveled up, without us getting stuck, we just muscled up. This game spin, no one gotta tighten up, gotta muscle up, or you will get stuck in this game.
big, had to run it back again.
Stop.
Gotta do it hella big, had to run it back again. Run it back again. Light it up, represent, gotta do it hella big, had to run it back again. Light it up, represent, had to do it hella big, had to run it back again. Gotta do it hella big, had to run it back again.
Stop.
Gotta do it hella big, had to run it back again.
People in the back, get 'em up. One time for the people in the back, get 'em up. One time for the people in the back, get 'em up. One time for the people in the back, in the back, in the back, for the people in the back, 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 for the people in the back, 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 for the people in the back, for the people in the back, for the people in the
Gotta do it hella big, had to run it back again.
Stop.
Gotta do it hella big, had to run it back again.
I wish I could tell you that I want you here with me, but you'll never love me like the way we used to be. Too far from Saturn, lost in the patterns. Where's the stars align so we could be free? Palms are sweaty, knees unsteady. I can't see my head on straight. Heart is heavy, wasn't ready. Don't think I can see your face. Now we're just friends. How long till that ends? It feels like forever away. You know I never wanted to be gold. I think it's the only way I know to be alone. Too far from heartbreak, can't feel the pain. Ain't it a shame I think I sold my only soul? Palms are sweaty, knees unsteady. I can't see my head on straight. Heart is heavy, wasn't ready. Don't think I can see your face. Now we're just friends. How long till that ends? It feels like forever away. If I go, it won't change, there's no road. So I guess I'll just slide away.
Try to like what you feel. Oh, to try to push you my deal. Take your time to complete. I ain't wanna rock star. I can't be the one for you, but you let me wait here. I'm impatient, but I take it. I know you know that I won't be hard. Let me fix your scars. Just one call. Oh my God, girl, I'd be down if you were that. You can hide away inside. You want that, baby? I can read your mind. Tell me to give it a try. You want that, baby? I'm that straightforward. You want me to stare into your eyes while I'm putting my two hands on your thighs. Tell me to have you at a night. You want that, baby? I'm that straightforward. You cannot tell me that you're innocent while all your clothes are falling off right now. Oh girl, your body tastes of cinnamon. Now you want me to turn you upside down. Baby, I finally know what it really feels like. Wow, tell me you want it just as much as me, baby. I won't be far. Let me fix your scars. Just one call. Oh my God, girl, I'd be down if you were that. You can hide away inside. You want that, baby? I can read your mind. Tell me to give it a try. You want that, baby? I'm that straightforward. You want me to stare into your eyes while I'm putting my two hands on your thighs.
something so. Something so.
Will you hold me with your eyes? Oh, it burns me up inside. It's like fire. It's like fire. Oh, I'm fighting for my life. Just one touch and I'm alive. It's like fire. Oh, it burns me up inside. It's like fire.
just wanna. Let go, and everything that you will follow. Listen to the hymn from some piano. I don't wanna keep it inside, 'cause I just wanna.
You left your perfume on the pillow and your whispers in the air. Got your face stuck in the mirror and I keep finding your hair. Got a big box in my closet with the fall pictures we took. Oh, and I keep finding dog ears that you left in my books. Miss your ache and I just crash over, cause you crashed in like a tsunami. Woke up next to you so hungover, sunlight painted stripes on your body. I'd give anything that I have for just another one of your nights. You can have it all in a life, just
Just a minute more of your time. Just a minute more of your time. Just a minute more of your time. I still check our playlist, put it on low in the car. And your jacket's on the hanger, right where you left it in March. Every night I'm on my phone, like maybe you'll text me again. But all I get are reminders that we're better off as friends, yeah. Got your toothbrush sitting in the bathroom, got your slippers waiting by the bed. Every little thing you left here, ever since you left, you've been living rent-free in my head. Keep telling everyone I'm trying to move forward, but it's so easy getting stuck in the past. Every little thing you left here, sitting where you left it last. Miss your ache and I just crash over, guess you crashed in like a tsunami. Woke up next to you so hungover, sunlight painted stripes to your body. I'd give anything that I have for just another one of your nights. You can have it all in a night. Just a minute more of your time. Just a minute more of your time. Just crash over, cause you crashed it like a tsunami. Woke up next to you so hungover, sunlight painted strips for your body. I'd give anything, oh anything, oh anything, just a minute more of your time. Just a minute more of your time. Just a minute more of your time. Just a minute more of your time.
You
through the fire. Brave the fire, yeah. Chasing something true. Caught in a bind. Maybe undo, maybe undo. 'Cause when every call felt death and the silence couldn't be better, every motion falling flat. Had to leave you, had to leave you. Now you tried to pull me back. Like a fool, put you to work. With the pain you left still fresh. I can heal you, I can heal you.
it's bad, but I can't help myself. When I feel sad, I escape from my sense. Lately music's been my reminiscence. That's when I listen. I know it's bad that I can't help myself. When I get mad, I set fire to the hell. The only way to keep it at a distance, that's when I listen. Music is the reason why I stay. A cheering melody will fix a melancholic heart. The music is the reason. The music is the reason why I stay. That's when I need tunes to keep on living, like someone's listening. I see the signs when I seek for the lights. I know it's bad when I forget myself. Lately music's been my self-reminder, my self-reminder. Music is the reason why I stay.
Another hot one. That shit up. I'm ready for
trust yourself and you will know, my dear. Oh, I know that it's not easy, nothing is. Hey, it's okay. Tomorrow's gonna be a new day. It's okay. So live your life and live your way. Your way, your way. It's okay, it's okay. Oh, live your life. Gotta live it your way.
Didn't you know?
Yeah, I've been trying to keep it to myself.
But girl, you make it hard.
Cause every time you move, yeah, it makes me melt.
If you catch my drift, make it move like this. If you catch my drift, make it move like this. If you catch my drift, make it move like this. If you catch my drift, make it move like this. Didn't you know?
Yeah, I've been trying to keep it to myself.
But girl, you make it hard.
Cause every time you move, yeah, it makes me melt.
On your feet right next to me, come on. Make it move like this. If you catch my drift, make it move like this.
I need you like me. Come on.
Make it move like this. If you catch my drift, make it move like this. I got this feeling in my chest. Don't want to say that I'm obsessed. Your body's left my mind on red. Forgive me, but I must confess. This feeling, don't want to say that. But your body's left this silhouette. Living in my mind, ain't no red. Didn't you know?
Been trying to keep it to myself. Every time you move, yeah, it makes me melt.
embers of a burning sky, dodging embers of a world on fire. Yet there's still hope when you're by my side. They say it's darkest right before the light. Stay with me tonight, far from the fading light. We can leave it all behind, just breathe and feel alive. Each passing flicker of our souls ablaze, revealing secrets to the blinding gaze. Light reflecting what we are inside. Let the truth be your guide. Stay with me tonight, far from the fading light. We can leave it all behind, just breathe and be alive. Stay with me tonight, far from the fading light. We can leave it all behind, just breathe and feel alive.
Can't take heartache, but I don't think I'm ever getting past you. All day, I'll stay, you and me a beautiful disaster. Always fighting till we go insane, fuck all night until we don't feel pain. All day, I'll stay, you and me a beautiful disaster.
I know why your mind is so dishonest. I see you and I'm fucked up like before. I'm surprised the 45 is loaded. You're really trying to blow my brains tonight. Fucked up on a Saturday, the vibes ain't right and the sex don't feel like love. I know that there's better days, the memories are gone. It's a beautiful disaster.
Can't take heartache, but I don't think I'm ever getting past her. All day, I'll stay, you and me a beautiful disaster. Always fighting till we go insane, fuck all night until we don't feel pain. All day, I'll stay, you and me a beautiful disaster. Oh, 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 getting past her. Oh, oh,
Saw you in a field of ice and snow, holding out your hand for me to go. Wasn't scared to see you, always knew it in my bones that something here was bound to take me home. You said you don't know me well, but I'm your angel in white. I'll be close if you come, I'll be just behind you. You're not on the list, but I can get you inside. Use your mind, listen to my voice as I guide you. You give yourself over, yeah, you don't wanna fight. If you do, I'm gonna bid you a hard cold goodnight. Baby, hang on to your ticket, you're doing alright. And if you don't trust it, hold it up to the light.
Into the shit that turns, I'm from the back of the trunk, two blocks in my left, cause okay, you gotta step my jack. The noodle turn, but don't watch the doors, and I'm